Hello, this is Brian again. Continuing along. I know that last clip probably seemed a little long-winded. I think I might be going the wrong direction back. I think I should have taken a left at that last fork. But, yeah, I don't remember this water crossing. So I guess this will expand the adventure maybe a little bit. Yeah, I don't remember crossing the water. Okay. Let's see what happens. Nice scrub oaks here. One thing I've noticed, these guys tend to produce acorns a lot more than their coast live oaks. This one seems to have a little, almost like lobing in the leaves a little bit. Almost in some spots. Beautiful. Yeah. I don't think I came this way. So this will just be an extra little bonus and a longer video set. Wow. Acorns on these scrub oaks are sumptuous looking. Yeah. Should be heading the other way, I think. We're getting into more of a chaparral environment here. A lot of scrub oak. One thing's for sure, it is starting to get hot out here, that's for sure. So I think I'm going to head back. Not before I... It's the edge of the scrub oak grove here. A lot of it here. Quercus dumosa. But that's not the only one. Now we're getting into Quercus acutidens. This one here. This one's entering the mix too. So this looks like something I'd like to document on a future episode, because going through that tunnel there is a scrub oak forest. Kind of want to leave that for another day where it's cooler. Look at that. Yeah, this is Quercus acutidens here. So much larger leaves on Quercus acutidens. Much smaller leaves on Quercus dumosa. So I will definitely check out this stretch probably on the next Tecolote Canyon adventure, because I don't want to use up all the surprises yet. So I'll definitely have to come back here and take a look at that, because that looks like a really inviting scrub oak grove right there. It's almost like a little miniature forest. So that'll be on the next episode, next Tecolote Canyon hike. We got a Fremont cottonwood in there too. Yeah, so I don't want to take up all the surprises. And plus, like I said, it's time for me to start heading back before it gets too hot. It's already getting very warm outside. Like I said, sometimes I like to save some I like to save some stuff for another time because it keeps bringing me back for other adventures. So I'll have to scout out where the trailhead is for that area. But yeah, just love all the acorns on these scrub oaks. That is so beautiful. I love that. That just excites me. Yeah. Yeah, this coast live oak has a few acorns as well. Glad to see that. So I didn't really pay attention, but I don't think that Quercus acutidens had any. Oh yeah, a few nice little smaller sycamore trees. This one's a little more medium sized, but yeah. I have to very highly recommend checking out Tecolote Canyon. This is definitely a really awesome spot to enjoy the variety of nature here. So when I go back to the junction, I'll do the left. Well, actually it'll be a hard right when I get over there, but lots of beautiful scrub oaks around here too. Look at that. Oh, I love scrub oaks so much. They are so awesome. Oh man, can never get enough seeing those. Of course, there's nothing to slight the beautiful tree oaks, of course. Oh, we got bristly golden aster here too. Heteroteca sessiliflora. Let me see what variety this is. I'm going to go consult the variety of this plant. Bear with me for a minute. Because we've got subspecies Equioides and subspecies sessiliflora. Heteroteca. Yeah, I think this one's probably subspecies sessiliflora. Because Equioides is higher up in the mountains. I had a feeling this was going to be subspecies sessiliflora. So this is Heteroteca sessiliflora, subspecies sessiliflora. Nice little population of it here. Radiate flower heads. Another member of the sunflower family. Very awesome. Very similar to telegraph weed or telegraph aster, which is Heteroteca grandiflora, but Heteroteca grandiflora is usually a much taller plant. Bear with me for a minute here. Just had to put my book away. When I was referencing James Leitner's James Leitner's San Diego County Native Plants for a reference. It's a book I've had for almost 9 years now. Bought it back in 2013 from the Mission Trails Visitor Center. So very important resource in my learning about the native flora here. A lot of the more circumspect plants, the ones you have to look more closely at. So I should be heading back the right way now. All right. Yeah, it's definitely starting to warm up quite a bit, so I think it's time to get ready to hoof it on out and get back. I will not trade the experience I had today for anything else, because it was an absolutely awesome experience today, as these little canyons always are. But so now we've got to climb up through here, and this will take me back. Those small purple bushes right there. I forget the common name of it. These right here. It's Euphorbia cotinifolia. Copperleaf. Copperleaf. Yet another species of euphorbia. See them planted sometimes in people's yards. Kind of neat looking. Some plants have mostly purple leaves. Some of them have some purple and some green. There's that lemonade sumac again. But they have that copperleaf bush. Sometimes it'll shed its leaves in winter in colder areas. And in warmer spots it'll stay green year round, but and when I mean by colder areas, like cooler areas, they're not really, they're more subtropical and tropical, so if you're talking about like Palomar Mountain, they'll die where it snows and gets icy. Talking about where overnight lows are a little cooler in the coastal areas, they'll often shed their leaves in fall. Look at this lemonade thicket. Lemonade sumac. There's a fellow Coma californica, western scrub jay. right in that lemonade sumac. Yep, I believe that's a fellow Coma californica. See those a lot in the mountains too. When you get into the mountains though, you start talking about stellar jays too. Stellar jays and those western scrub jays, those are related to blue jays, the blue jays back east. But stellar jays more closely related, actually, even more closely related. And for those who might not be too familiar, jays are members of the corvid family, the crows and the ravens. So they're in the Corvidae, the crow family, believe it or not. So this will be my last stretch of my adventure today. By the time I get back, it'll be time to start moving on to getting back home and stuff. I'll admit this was an extremely pleasing outing. Very pleasing outing today. Really, truly enjoyed being out here today. Enjoying the trees, shrubs, wildlife. So all I gotta do is just follow this back to the car. So this will be my last clip. Thanks for watching. I just gotta crest this hill here, and it's mostly flat walking back to the car. Thanks for watching, and depending on weather next week, it's supposed to be cooler, maybe significantly so in the mountains. Perhaps a mountain video set next week. So thanks for watching. See you on my next adventure. Thanks for watching.